Hey everyone, I'm Dana, and I started hosting these events because I wanted everybody to have an opportunity to meet one another and for you all to be able to collaborate on events and projects and maybe just make a new friend in a new location. So usually we're going to be doing these weekly and we're going to try to get more and more people coming every week. But in the meantime, we're just taking it as it comes. And when more people come, we'll do breakout rooms. So we'll assign you to different rooms where we will have different topics and discussions. So just to give you an idea of how it will work, I'd love to go on ahead and have everyone just do a quick introduction of who they are.
I'm Galal El-Mesari from Egypt. I started photography in 2004.
Okay.
I participate in about 143 exhibition and won about 43 prizes, either local or from Arabian country or international, and one of them from US. I am working in a news agency called UNA. As a part of the photography division there. And I am member of Secretary of Federation of Union of Arab Photographer,
Okay.
and member of FIAB, and I got a FIAB distinction for about 7 years. Now I'm working also as a teaching photography in Nile University from 5 years till now, and judging a lot of contests, especially National Geographic, the local division in Egypt, National Geographic Egypt, and a lot of judging a lot of contests, either local or international. And also I am a lecturer on a lot on different types of photography. I like and a specialist in street photography, and I like to take photo for horses. So I focus on street photography, feelings, kind of lives, all these things.
Amazing. Wow. That's great. So we'll have a little bit more questions for you.
Yeah, I am Zakaria Dawi from Morocco, and I am a photographer like 8 years ago. Like 2030, I start my photographer, and I am a student in the history, and it was the photography. It was my hobby, and right now it's my work. It's my job. I work in with tourism because my niche or my content of photography is have a relation with the tourism area. I am only working in Morocco. I never go out of Morocco to share my skills in the world. I am the official photographer about Samsung, the brand Samsung in Morocco, and I was working with the Ministry of the Tourism in Morocco, like a photographer, and I have a lot of conversation with some company to see the pictures, and I am working only in my Instagram. I don't have any company or something like that to show my my skills about the photographer. And I am also selling the products of the photograph, like camera, lens, and the bags of the camera. And I am so happy to be here with this in this conversation, in this meeting, to talking about the photography and the future of the photography. And also, I want to say to Galal about something. We are in Arabic country. We don't care for the people. They don't care for the photographer. And we have a lot of problems about the street photographers. And I hope from this meeting we can fix this problem, inshallah.
Zakaria, welcome, of course. I went to Morocco 5 times within the last 3 years to take
Yeah,
photo for the horses at Gadida, and then from Gadida I go everywhere to
yeah.
especially the very beautiful place which is the
It's been
blue
Haddo.
the
The
blue
blue
city
city is Chefchaouen. And
Chefchaouen. I
it's
like
the
it
blue
and
city
I
is
like
what?
Marrakesh.
Yeah,
Your country is
yeah,
very
Marrakesh. Yeah,
beautiful, very
yeah,
beautiful. Yeah,
yeah.
and there is a lot of things to do, mountain, oceans. So maybe I will
Snow,
come
the
shortly
snow,
again to
the
this.
snow area, the mountain. Yeah, exactly.
So maybe I I I I hope it's working fine after we finish with the corona, and I will come to your beautiful country shortly, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah,
Uh,
inshallah, bro. Inshallah.
you should connect in the chat. Make sure you put your Instagram and your
Yeah, I
Scopio
do.
page so you can connect.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
That's very cool.
thank you.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks. I'm really glad to be back here. Last time, it was great fun. It was
Yeah,
great
we
fun.
love having you.
Yeah. Thanks. So I'm Kedar. Basically, I'm based in Singapore, and it's a tough act to follow after Galal and Zakari. I'm just a hobby photographer. I shoot with iPhone, which is my handle on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere else. I keep it simple, and I shoot everything and anything. It started as a hobby about 4 years ago, but now it's grown into something else. So it's still a hobby. It's not a profession, but that's the only thing that kept me going through all these years with the Corona lockdown and all. Because Singapore is a small city, so there's not much to do, uh, so to say. But with the camera, there is a lot more to explore than just in life. So
Amazing.
glad to
Yeah,
meet you guys.
yeah, nice to meet you too.
And you guys, you should know that for Kedar, I think it's like 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yes, 2 a.m.
So he got up very early to meet every one of you.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I said, it's fun.
yeah, we have a different time. I am from Morocco, like right now it's 6 p.m. Right now it's so different. Yeah.
All right, amazing. So Laurent, I don't know if you want to go on ahead and go next. I know you were here before everyone. Happy to have you introduce yourself.
So, hi everyone. My name is Lauren South, and I am a creative writer and freelance photographer currently located in Vienna, Austria. I don't really have a niche. I'm still on the exploring mode of my short photography career. But what I do enjoy is taking portraits, of course, and abstract and fashion photography. So that is something I'm looking forward to exploring more.
Amazing. So abstract photography and.
Yes, and fashion.
All right. That's fabulous. Thanks so much for sharing. All right, Shirani, would you like to go on ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi, nice to meet you all. I really thought a lot about joining the Zoom call today because really I don't consider myself as any photographer. I take pictures on my OnePlus 8 phone. It's totally on phone that I take. And it started maybe a year ago. Maybe this is a Corona fallout. And so I take pictures of landscape around me. And I also take pictures of my friends. And they seem to be very, very happy with their pictures. And even though I know that I'm only taking it on auto mode, this just like my perspective. So I would say maybe it's just the perspective that I bring with my phone that's just, got me on this journey. And so now I'm considering, like learning more about the technicalities of taking photographs and, to go ahead with it. So really, I don't have an Instagram page. I do have a Scopio page, and I did put up a lot of pictures, and then, I kind of stopped because I keep questioning myself of whether or not I'm kind of made for this. So, so this is like a giant step for me to actually be standing here with other people who actually take it most seriously. Yeah.
Thank you, Sharani. We really appreciate you being open about, where you're at and maybe what some of your struggles are and what some of your motivations are. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Luca, I think you're our last introduction. Could you go on ahead and introduce yourself, maybe a bit about...
Okay, hello everybody. So I'm starting photography since I was kid, playing with my mom camera, and became kind of professional when after the Olympic Games in London 2012. So I was following the volleyball team Italian squad. So I took some pictures, but obviously I didn't share the picture with everyone. Everyone said, you must have a website, blah, 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 blah. So in 2013, I opened my first website and I started photography more in a professional way. So I like take a picture for the people, interesting in the face of the people, the eyes and the movements that the people are. So I'm main in events photography, fashion and sports. At the moment, everything is stuck. I don't do anything. I think I have just to remove the dust from my Nikon. And the motivation, in terms of motivation, obviously is a little bit low at the moment.
The motivation is low at the moment?
Yeah, motivation. Yeah, it's very low now due to the situation, the current situation. So I have to pick it up on that. And,
thanks for sharing. Yeah, that's difficult. That's why I think we're going to talk about it today. So thanks for sharing. Also, Lauren, I think you said you're interested in fashion photography, and Luca, I think you just said you do a little bit of fashion as well.
Yeah, catwalks, London Fashion Weeks, and you can see in my Instagram page, there is something as a crown the photo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I did not get the opportunity yet to shoot Fashion Week shows or photos just because I started with photography during COVID. So, but yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list.
Very cool. All right, everybody, thank you so much for introductions. Okay, so as I mentioned, I wanted to go on ahead and discuss motivation today. So I have a couple questions for you guys. And the first one's going to be, what inspires your art? So number one, like, what is the number one inspiration for your art and how do you keep it going? So what I'm going to do right now is Zachary is coming back into the room. So hi, Zachary. So I'm going to put you guys into different rooms so you can discuss, amongst one another, what inspires your art first off, and then what continues you to, like, what helps you to continue to stay motivated day after day?
When it comes to, I explained that also in another group. Motivation in terms of like my photography process is very limited, depending of course on my mood and what is the current situation. But what I can say is that what keeps me going back towards my camera or whatever it is the understanding that I have that for me photography is kind of the bridge to the rest of humanity. It's my way of communicating with everyone around me, and without it I wouldn't be able to to express myself, I believe, actually, as well as verbally or any other way around it. So yeah,
that's beautiful. I love that. So photography is the bridge to the rest of humanity.
Wow,
I really like
deep.
that.
That's
I love
deep.
that. That's a good just sort of thought about it. Thank you so much for sharing. Who'd like to share next?
Well, after that, I don't know. Well, I can say for me it's more of discipline thing now. It's become a habit, so to say. That's something my workout coach used to say, that some days you feel low on motivation. For those days you need discipline. So once you've got into the routine, you kind of want to do that. So
Yeah.
for me it's my Instagram posts. I try to post once a day. So for that one a day, I'm always running out of photos. So, so I want to shoot more.
I love that.
That's my motivation.
So some days you feel low on motivation, and on those days you need discipline.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for sharing.
No problem.
For me, before the photographer, I was nothing, to be honest. I was nothing. I cannot see myself in anything. But when I take the photography after my hobby, it was I have a lot of things. And what they give me the motivation when I share the picture. When I share the picture in my Instagram, because I work only in Instagram. And the people come into my direct and send me the message. She say to me words. To be honest, I think I am not talented, but I feel when they send me this message, I feel I am talented. The people told me I am talented, but I don't say that in myself until the people told me that I was caring to my photographer to going up, not going back. And the other motivation about the material, I was only with the phone, and right now I have a lot of camera. I have three expensive camera. So that's for me is the big motivation for myself and to everyone. And another things, I earn so much money from the photographer just from Instagram. That's it. That was I can motivation someone about this, because right now we are in the time, if you don't get some money from your work or what you want to do, that they think you are loser, you are nothing. This is my motivation for myself.
So for you, photography gives you purpose and a career.
Yeah,
Great.
The photography is put me up and make the people respect me. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks for sharing, Zachary.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So we're going to try to keep these mantras now. I just want to hear everybody's mantra because I think the meeting will end in about 10 minutes. So I want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to say it. So like really quick, just what is your mantra? What is, that thing that keeps you going? So hi, Bayo. So who would like to share next?
Just Galal, photography now is my life. I was manager of computer department. I'm a computer engineer. But from 8 years, I left everything for the photography. So it's my life now. Photography is my life. I'll be happy to attend meeting like that to see a new faces, new friends. If you notice that my Facebook account is having over 5,000 friends, this is my life. I'll be happy when I open the computer at the morning and I see a beautiful photo, good photos from other. And when the friends or other mention, yeah, your photo is good, your photo is beautiful. When I see a lot of likes on my photo, this is my life. Not only money. It's a feeling of the other about me and my feeling about the other works. So during the day, maybe I saw or I see keep seeing or moving around sites and groups and see what's going on, or how, maybe watching over 200, 300 photos a day. And this is my life.
Amazing. So photography is life for Galal. I love that. That's a good thing to know. That'll keep you passionate.
For me, photography is to keep a memory of a certain moments. Is emotional, is happiness, sadness. Is just a way to keep alive some moment, some people, some emotion. Because when you print a photo, and after years you look this picture, you say you it look like you see this image, this event you have lived, so you remember and you keep alive this moment forever.
That's great. And so much can happen in a year. So having that as a reminder. Thank you for sharing, Lucas.
Yeah, so for me, I think the main motivation is that I've come across so many people who will always tell me that these are my friends, that they don't look good at all whenever a photograph is taken of them. And when I take a photograph in which, you know, they're happy and they see themselves and, you know, it lights them up, I think that pretty much, you know, keeps me going. And even of places, just my neighborhood, when I take it and post it, and they say that we're living here, but we've never seen this place the way, you know, you show it to us. So I suppose it's just a ego massage for me, and you know, it just keeps me going. Yeah.
You're bringing light to others' lives. It sounds like that's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
The reason of me doing photography was to express my mood, due to the fact that in Nigeria, everything is really hard. It's kidnapping, killings, everything. So I try to use the photography to express what I'm feeling, what is in my mind. It's just a unique way of myself.
Thank you so much for sharing, Daniel. It's very cathartic. So it's a great way to express and to release your emotions. That's why I love seeing each one of your photographs. All right, everybody, I want to thank you so much for showing up today and for coming. It means a lot to have you guys in the community and to hear your stories. A lot of you, like, you know, are waking up at early hours, and your stories are just so fascinating to me and my team. We love each one of your work, and so thank you again. And I'll be sending you guys an email with basically all of the information. And if you'd like to join the Slack channel as well, I'll be sending out an invitation for that too. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Have a
much.
good night.
All right.
Thank you.
Night,
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye. Get some sleep,
Bye.
Kedar.
Yeah, sure.
Ciao.